The Quakers welcome Billy Heath's Alfreton Town tonight for the first of two visits to Blackwell Meadows in quick succession. The sides meet in the FA Trophy 11 days from now, but tonight it's the Vanarama National League North and points are the prize. A third straight win for the Quakers could take them top, while the away side will be looking for points to help them maintain their interest in the playoff places. Alan Armstrong makes one change from the side that won 2-1 at Kidderminster at the weekend, bringing Jake Lawler back into the starting lineup after his injury layoff, with Kane Felix dropping to the bench. For the visitors, whose game at Curzon Ashton was postponed over the weekend, it's their first game in a week and the fourth game in a row in which they name the same 16. And there it is. Moke immediately back to Lawler. Lawler out to the left-hand side. Headley pinging one forward, looking for the run of Jacob Hazel, and Jacob Hazel's got to that first, and Jacob Hazel has hit the side netting. 14 seconds for the first chance of the game. Jacob Hazel running onto a ball over the top. Moke will collect that on the halfway line. Gives it to Sukar. Sukar down the channel for Hazel. Hazel's going to get to that before it reaches the byline. Just has to check his run now. Back to Lambert. Lambert in for Beck. Beck gets a header on that, does he? He does. The referee says goal kick. Taylor with the clearance, lands just in the Darlow half, helped on its way by Leasley. Hazel flicks it over his head for Beck. Beck battling with Preston now. Beck's got to it on the edge of the area, lays it back to Moke. Moke just trying to make some room for a shot, finds Lambert on the edge of the area in the D, cuts it left-footed, straight at George Willis. But it's a shot on target. Good feed from Jack Lambert to set that one up. Drilled it in low left-footed, maybe didn't quite get the power he wanted. Easy take for Willis in the end. Sukar happy to let that one bounce over his head unchallenged. Plays it forward for Beck, who's dropped back into midfield to lay that one off. Neat little triangle from Headley and Purver. Finds its way back to Beck. And now Darlington will work the ball left to right. Moke to Dodds. Leasley's out here on the right hand side. Dodds gives it to him and then keeps going. Leasley swings one in left footed. Beck gets his head to it. But he was always struggling to get to that one. And nods it over the bar. Ball drops out again for another throw into the Quakers. Quick exchange with Sukar. He has the ball back on the left-hand edge of his penalty area. Opts for the back pass to his keeper. Taylor to Lawler. Lawler out to Dodds. He's challenged by Salam, so he goes short to Lawler again, and Lawler will bring the ball forward. Exchanges passes with Lambert this time. And then with Purver. Out to the right-hand side for Dodds, and this time he does look forward. Finds Jacob Hazel out on the right-hand side. He turns the ball inside for Beck. Beck across to Lambert. There's a bit of room out on the left-hand side here for Leasley. Goes for the byline. Finds the back of the net! 22 minutes gone. Darlington 1, Alfreton 0. It's a first goal for the Quakers for Joe Leasley. Good possession from the Quakers, opened up a bit of a gap on the left-hand side. Ball out to him. I thought he was going to go for the byline and cut it back, but he doesn't. He takes the shot across George Willis, finds the bottom corner and gives the Quakers the lead. Darlington 1, Alfreton 0. He's just signalling where he wants people for this throw-in. Headley maybe with a bit of a knock there, just not moving entirely comfortably. Leasley has the ball out on the left-hand side. Pings one across left-footed, and that one hits the side netting on its way out. And that's a terrible goal kick, and Jacob Hazel makes it 2-0. George Willis with an absolute gift for Jacob Hazel. Gets it all wrong from the goal kick, takes it straight to the number 9. He takes one touch, and his second touch puts it in the bottom corner. Darlington 2, Alfreton 0. We wanted Jacob Hazel to get a goal. He's got one. It's 2 in 3 minutes for the Quakers. Darlington 2, Alfreton 0. Throw in taken, ball passed back to Willis. Goes long, taken down by, I think it's Reed. Nasty tackle there. No action to be taken on it. I think it's, trying to see who it is that's on the floor. We don't have the benefit of Kev's camera angle tonight to see it from the other side. Should be, oh no. No, Alex is there. Is it Leasley possibly? Back to Lawler, who's been involved so much tonight already. Okay, brings it forward. Hazel lays it back to Purver. Purver to Leasley, lays it back to Purver again. Or with Jack Lambert now, he gives it to Beck and keeps going. Beck gets caught as he lays it off. Referee says advantage. Jack Lambert retains it, leaves it for Joe Leasley. Lambert carried on running. Ball round the corner for Dodds. Dodds still has it. Beck with it now. Leasley shoots. Always rising as it goes over the... Back to Taylor. The Quakers happy to keep possession, run down the clock, get to half-time. Taylor's clearance. Beck unable to reach it, but shouts for a foul. Not given. Dodds took it away anyway. Gave it to Lambert. Lambert back out to the right-hand side. Dodds from the byline. Dinks it across. Beck's there. It's dropped to Hazel. And he volleys it wide. Dropped to Jacob Hazel about 7 or 8 yards out. Swings and puts his left foot through it. And it's just the wrong side of the left-hand post. Alfreton player just dummies Beck, brings the ball away. Looks to the right-hand side. Headley's managed to flick that away from trouble, but that's going to go out for a corner. Just pauses, reconsiders. Right-footed out swinger, lands on the penalty spot. Headed off the bar. Deflected down. Taylor gets it clear, does he? Purver gets it clear, I think. Southwell with another chance to cross it. Headed down again. Ball drops loose. Pinball in the area. Comes out to the edge of the area where I think it's Wiley. Smashes it back in, but it goes wide. There's an Alfreton player still down in the area, but we said don't concede an early goal. They very nearly did. That one coming back off the bar and then deflecting right in front of Tommy Taylor, almost ending up in the back of the net. I think it was Purver who cleared it. Nodded back away from Beck. Purver challenging for the loose ball. Headley joins the party. It's nodded away again. This time Headley volleying it up and out. Hazel lets it go past him. Gets brought down. I wonder if he's had his hand trodden on accidentally there, but the game continues. Southwell bringing it away. Floodlights have gone off on the far side. And we carry on. Dodds brings the ball forward. Gets checked. And that's going to be a free kick to Darlington and a yellow card, I think, to... I think it's Connor Branson. It's even harder to see who they are with the lights off over there. I think we are going to see the game's first card. With the clearance, bending out towards the right-hand side, helped on its way by Reed. Headley's there first, gets challenged, loses the ball to Reed again. And Taylor has to get down to tip it away on his left-hand post. Darlington players thinking there was maybe a foul on Ben Headley there. Taylor just giving the players to calm down. Clearance to Leasley, he tries to help it on its way but can't quite get a contact on it. Hooks clear with Southwell again. He passes it to Reed. Out to the left-hand side now for Salem, I think that is. He has a shot, it gets deflected, and it's ended up in the back of the net. Shot gets deflected. completely wrong foots Tommy Taylor. He's already dived to make the save where he thought it was going, and he can do nothing but watch as it bounces over him into the back of the net. And Alfreton have got a way back into the game. Headley takes it. Beck's got two Alfreton defenders with him again, manages to nod it into the middle, but it's loose for Cantrell. Layoff lands with, I think it's Preston. Dinks it over. And then it's nodded over from under the bar. They almost saw a goal after 14 seconds. They saw their side go in 2-0 up at half time. They saw the lights go out, and now they're having a nervy last 10 minutes. Kane Felix pounces on a loose clearance, breaks to the right-hand edge of the area. He's only got Jack Lambert in the area with him. Gets brought down. Referee says no. Hard to tell from here whether he had a claim for it. He certainly asked the question. The referee not amenable. Then drops on the ball just in time.
Man of the match chosen by our match sponsor Newark Engineering is number 30, Joe Leesley.
Scored his first goal for the club to open the scoring tonight, and Joe Leesley is the sponsor's man of the match. Header through for Felix. Is that going to drop over the line? It is! Long ball over the top. I think Beck gets the flick on. And Kane Felix gets there just ahead of Willis. The ball squirms underneath the Alfreton keeper, rolls into the net almost in slow motion. Darlington 3, Alfreton 1. The Quakers are going top of the league. Off the bench, you would hope. I don't regret that. In 5 minutes' time. Looking for Felix, he can't quite get to it, but the Alfreton player slips. It's Butterfield, but he manages to get up just in time to pass it back to Willis. There is the final whistle. Darlington 3, Alfreton 1. Darlington Football Club are top of the league.
Once again, thank you for support here this evening.
It could have taken just 14 seconds for the Quakers to take the lead tonight. Jacob Hazel hit the side netting. Joe Leesley, after 23 minutes with his first goal in black and white, gave the Quakers the lead, and then 2 minutes later Jacob Hazel seizing on an absolute gift of a goal kick from George Willis to double the Quakers lead. It stayed that way until half time. And then in the second half, the lights quite literally went out around Blackwell Meadows, and we had a little interruption while we got the floodlights back.